What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52, just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, and hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, man. Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan, then you might be a fan of the Broncos, the Browns. You might be a fan of the Bills and the Cowboys. Hit that subscribe button anyway, because we talk football, period, in here, baby. And this is a different scenery from what y'all normally accustomed to as far as on my channels and stuff like that. But as y'all know, it's Thanksgiving. I'm kicking it with my family right now, but you know how the family be. They loud in the inside. So I'm outside grinding to give y'all more content. So y'all hit that like button, man, because it's pretty cold out here. It's cold, man. It might not be cold like in Baltimore, but it's cold enough for me. So I'm out here outside, man, just to give y'all some more content, man. So make sure y'all hit the like definitely on this video right here. But anyway, I'm here to talk about the game we just got done watching. We just got done watching the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys, which I predicted that the Buffalo Bills were gonna come in and win this game on Thanksgiving, the Cowboys holiday. But anyway, Bills came in and won 26-15, man. The main thing, before I just go into the stats and stuff like this, the main thing that I got about this game right here is the Cowboys did not capitalize on getting in the red zone, and they did not score points. I know Buffalo offense is pretty doggone, defense is pretty doggone good, but at the same time, I seen a stat talking about the Cowboys offense is number 1 in yards. They did a good job of getting yards. Let me see. I forgot how many yards they had. They had more yards than Buffalo. They had, total yards. They had 426 total yards versus Buffalo 356 total yards. But the only difference between the two, Buffalo scored, Dallas didn't. So you still gotta score touchdowns, man. At the end of the day, no matter how many yards or how good you look on offense and how good you getting first downs and this and that, you still gotta score. You still gotta score touchdowns and stuff like that. And that's what I mainly got up out of this game right here is Dallas did not capitalize and they did not score when they needed to score. It's just black and white. Buffalo got a dang good defense, man, but Buffalo came down here ready to play. They contenders in the AFC, man. They trying to catch New England. They trying to catch New England slipping and try to get the division for the first time in a long time. So a lot of people sleep on the Buffalo Bills, man, but they 9-3 for a reason, man. This is a pretty good football team, and they coach well. And man, what more can I say, man? They got Leslie Frazier over there as the defensive coordinator, and man, Josh Allen playing some pretty good ball. Which, man, let's just go to Josh Allen stats, man. Cause, man, I'm gonna tell you, some of those plays, man, Josh Allen was throwing straight darts, man, like straight fireballs. Like, man, I knew he had an arm, but I didn't know that man had a cannon on him like that. Josh Allen has a real deal, like old school, like almost like Brett Favre type cannon. And I'm not saying his throwing motion or nothing like that. I'm just talking about how when he want to put some heat on that ball, he can really make that thing zip, man. Josh Allen is getting better and better week by week, man, and you might see the big increase in his play come next year, like a huge jump, especially if he keep working hard, man. But he came out there and played a pretty good game, man. He did enough to win. And a lot of things that they sleep on is Josh Allen is mobile too. He can move, he can run. He's a pretty good runner. He just got to learn how to get down. He can't be taking them big shots, man. I see a couple of times he take big shots. Like when he played New England, man, New England laid him out. That's what you don't want him to do. But anyway, Josh Allen was 19 for 24. That's pretty efficient. 19 for 24 for 231 yards and 1 TD. He was sacked 4 times, but then, that's expected because Josh Allen is a scrambler, and it's going to be times where he hold the ball on. Buffalo just came out ready to play, man, and Dallas didn't, man. Dallas didn't. Dallas did everything they could to lose this game right here. And from missing field goals, even though Buffalo missed field goals, they still were just more efficient than Dallas was. They had a little trick play with Smokey, my man Smoke Brown. Threw him a touchdown, man. My man got him a touchdown pass in Dallas, man. For 28 yards, and man, hey, that just show with that trick play, man. It just showed that Buffalo came prepared to play, man. They had their mindset on playing football. Now, as rushing the football, man, Buffalo did a pretty good job as a team. It wasn't just no big standout. My man Singleton had the best looking runs, but Josh Allen had 43 yards, and Frank Gordon had the best game. He had 11 yards, but hey, as a team, they ran for 124 yards and 232 in the air and 124 on the ground, man, against a struggling offense. Because let's face it, truth be told, as far as scoring wise, the Dallas Cowboy offense is struggling right now. They struggling right now. I mean, you look at the past games, man, they struggling right now. And I knew they were gonna lose this game right here on the simple fact that I watched on Engraving video, and if y'all ain't subscribed to Engraving, check out Engraving vids, man. Engraving said that every game the Dallas Cowboys won, they scored over 30 points, I believe. I believe that was 30. And every game they lost, they didn't score over 30. So when I seen that they weren't going to score over 30 points, I was like, counted as an L. Another reason why I counted it as an L, too, is the Dallas Cowboys is not successful this year going against playoff caliber teams. It's just the fact. All the teams they have beaten is teams that's not that good and not playoff caliber teams, man. So I believe Dallas got something deeper going on than the coaching staff and stuff like that. They got some real deal organizational type things going on, man. So 0-5 against playoff potential playoff caliber teams, man. 0-5 this year. Just let that sit in, man, and you're not going to go to no Super Bowl or no playoffs playing like that. You got to beat the good teams. You're supposed to beat the bad teams, but you got to beat the good teams at least sometime. Cole Beasley, man. Cole Beasley had him a big game, man. He came back to Dallas, and I know he wanted to have a big game, man, because they didn't want to pay him the money and stuff like that. Buffalo gave him the money, and Cole Beasley had him a pretty good game, man. 6 catches, 110 yards, 1 TD, 18 yards per catch. And I just know it felt good for my man to get in the end zone in Dallas, man. To get in the end zone in Dallas, man, after not getting the check he wanted and them thinking that, Randall Cobb is the better replacement for him. So, shout out to Cole Beasley, man, because I know that's a good feeling, just like how Marcus Peters got the interception in Los Angeles this past week. So, shout out to Cole Beasley on a big game, man. 100 yards in a tub, man. Can't argue with that, man, coming back to his whole own team and putting the hurt on him, man. Really put the hurt on him. Singleton, the coach, caught that one touchdown from the trick play from Smoke Brown, man. This game really, even though they scored 26 points, this game really is not about the Buffalo offense. This game is really about the Buffalo defense, man. This is what this game was really about. Dak Prescott did good in yards. He did good getting yards. Didn't do good that well in scoring. I mean, he got 15 points, true enough. But one of the touchdown passes by Dak Prescott was at garbage time, and the game was pretty much over with. The writing was on the wall. We knew the game was over. Dak Prescott went 32 for 49 for 355 yards. He averaged 7 yards per throw, 2 TDs, 1 interception, and was sacked 4 times. And a couple of those sacks were strip sacks, man. So, Buffalo was all over them. They gave up yards, man, but especially if you're a Baltimore Raven fan like myself, you know about the bend, don't break thing. And bend, don't break mean is they can get as many yards as they can. As long as they not scoring touchdowns, then we good. And that's how Buffalo played today, man. They got as many yards as they could. Dallas had them over, beat them with over like 100 yards as far as total yards in this game. And they still they didn't score their second touchdown until the fourth quarter. Until the fourth quarter, Dallas could not score a touchdown to save their life, man. And it's a real sad situation, man, because rumor has it this is Jason Garrett's last straw, man, and it's sad to see him go like that. If it is his last straw, I'm sure that some Dallas fans are happy, but to me, I mean, he do questionable things, and yeah, it can be his fault, but I think the whole Dallas situation is deeper than Jason Garrett. You haven't had a deep playoff run since 1995. That's deeper than just one coach, because you done had different coaches from time to time. So y'all can't put the whole blame on Garrett. I think it got something to do with Jerry Jones too. So like I said in my my prediction video, I feel like Jerry Jones need to stop talking so much to the media and sit down and let his team play. Let the football people do the football things and let the rich dummies be rich dummies. I'm just being real. I know that kind of sound kind of harsh, but it's just the truth. Not calling him a dummy, but I'm just saying he's not a professional football person. You know what I'm saying? Let the professionals do their job, man. Let the professionals do their job. That's like me going to the dentist office and trying to tell my dentist that, nah, you ain't supposed to do my tooth like that. You're supposed to do it that way. What I know about being a dentist. So, it's deeper than that. Ezekiel Elliott had 71 yards for 12 carries. Dak Prescott ran the ball a couple of times, which I think he should do more of, because if y'all didn't know, Dak Prescott is originally a scrambler. He went to my favorite college team, Mississippi State, who I'm finna get ready to watch. Now they playing in the Egg Bowl against Ole Miss, but Dak is originally a scrambler. I'm not saying that Dak gonna be like Lamar or just Josh Allen or something like that, but sometimes when you see them lanes, Dak gotta take it. And he a big boy, so he can lean forward and get a couple of extra yards, man. But when the run lane there, he gotta take it, man. I think he need to do more of it. Then they need to put more read option into their play style, because that's the type of playbook that Dak Prescott grew up off of. Dan Mullen was his head coach, and if you know about Dan Mullen, then you know what I mean. The spread read option was his type of thing. I'm not saying make the whole offense based off that, but I'm saying you gotta put that into the offensive rotation, man. You gotta use every piece of your player's talent to make your team better, and that's something that they don't do. But he had 5 carries for 25 yards. Tony Pollard had only 3 carries for 7 yards, which I don't expect that much from Tony Pollard this year. But I think years to come, Tony Pollard is going to get better and better, man, because the guy, that's a good player right there, man. I watched him down here in the University of Memphis, and he was a good player down here. I think he'll be a good player for Dallas in the future. But only time will tell. As far as receiving, Amari Cooper had 8 catches for 85 yards, no touchdowns. Took a nasty shot, man. I was good to see that he was doing all right. He took a nasty shot to the knee, man. So, man, he going to be sore in the morning, man. Ice up, son. Ezekiel Elliott surprisingly had 7 receptions and 66 yards. You know, the Dallas Cowboys love to run their screens. I mean, if you look at their offense, man, that's why they can't get in the end zone like that. It's like their offense is like the same thing over and over and over again. They love to run the screens. They like to run the 10 and out, 10 and in. They love, the curls. They love to run like a few slants, and that's all they do. I mean, they'll take a few shots down deep, but that's all they really do on offense. That's all they do. Curls, a few slants. Dinky to Jason Witten, and a screen of Zeke. That's all they offense really do, and that's why they have such a hard time when they get in the red zone, man. They haven't been scoring like that. Gallup had a 63 yards on 3 catches, which I thought Gallup made an awesome play at first, man, in the corner of the end zone, but he didn't get the second foot in, man. You got a toe tag, you got a toe tap drag. Gotta drag that last foot, man. You gotta have that foot already dragging when you're coming up. That's how you know you win. You know, that's the difference between good receivers and great receivers. You know, I'm just saying. That's why you got, Amari Cooper, and that's why he Gallup, because, he not at that level yet. Just being real. Randall Cobb had 3 catches for 53 yards. Jason Witten had 6 for 42 yards. Tavon Austin had 2 for 22. And, Jason Witten and the Bryant guy, I don't even know this Bryant guy, is the only ones who scored touchdowns, man. And like I said, that touchdown was garbage time touchdown, man. Dallas has a real red zone problem right now, and if you got a running back like Zeke and then you got a quarterback that's kind of playing at the level that Dak Prescott is playing right now, you shouldn't have no problems going into the end zone, man. So Dallas is going to have to really, really tighten up with their offense, man, and figure out what's going on with their offense. At the same time, lucky for them, even since they lost, even if Philly wins Sunday, they're still in first place because they had a tiebreaker. But the only thing is, Dallas' schedule in the future is harder than Philly's schedule in the future. Philly got an easier schedule, and they probably gonna have to hope that Philly drop 1 or 2 because they got Philly in the future. So we gonna see, man. This is a really bad division. The division is really, really bad. That's why Philly is still up in it, because the division is just that bad. See, I mean, like, for real, y'all, the division champion might have 8 or 9 wins. It look like. Might have 10. But it look like the division winner might have like 8. Let me see. Yeah. The division champion gonna have 9 wins, man. It's the race to 9, man, and it's bad when your division champion is 9-7. 9-7. That's bad. That's bad. And it look like whoever win out the division is gonna be playing for last place anyway, because most likely they're gonna go in the playoffs and they're gonna get spanked. Unless Dallas turn it around, man. They the only hope. Because to me, I really don't believe in Philadelphia right now because Philadelphia got too many injuries, man. They got too many injuries to go into the playoffs and beat anybody. But whoever win this division, man, it look like they're going to win it by default because of the division being that bad. But anyway, man, like I said, the story of this game right here was Dallas could not get in the end zone. They could get all the yards in the world, but they could not get in the end zone. I'm finna get ready to go back in and chill with my family. It's getting cold out here, man. Y'all make sure y'all like this, hit the like button, man, because I'm out here freezing for y'all, man. I'm out here freezing for my subscribers. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all drop comments. Dallas fans, y'all drop how y'all feel about this game, man. Buffalo fans, y'all drop how y'all feel about this game. Y'all defense played a doggone good game, and Josh Allen seemed like he getting better and better and more comfortable under the offense. But anyway, man, I'm finna get up out of here. I want to show this out if you didn't see on my Twitter account, man. I'm rocking my University of Miami Ray Lewis jersey, man. I'm so excited. I was so excited to get that jersey, man. I had to wear it today, man. University of Miami Ray Lewis, man. I'm in love with this jersey. That ain't had nothing to do with the video. I just wanted to throw that out there, man. But anyway, I'm finna go back in to kick it with my family, man. This Anthony Addison, man. This What's the B Word. Y'all hit me up on Facebook, What's the B Word. Hit me up on Twitter, B Word 52, and hit me up on Instagram, What's the B Word 52. Y'all hit me up for mailbag, and I have my preview for the 49ers and Ravens games posted tomorrow. So y'all look out for that, and I'm out.